Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here today. It's the 17th of February 2024. Quick request, as usual, if I can make that of you, please, and that's if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel. All a big help, helps the channel grow, so please do click that button if you would. Today, Final Coil and their recent album, The World We Inherited. Now, must admit, I'd not come across Final Coil until a few days ago, when band member Phil Styles got in touch, mentioned that they'd been on with the always excellent Hats Off Gentlemen, It's Adequate, and wondered if Final Coil might be my bag and if I'd check them out. So, being the kind of genial chap that I am, I went across to their Bandcamp page and stumped up a few quid for one of the CDs of The World We Inherited. Very limited number of CDs, by the way. If you're after one, get over quick, because there aren't many. But of course, digital version is there if you prefer that. I'm still a CD man, as you know. Anyway, that came very quickly. I discovered it's the band's third album, and it did take me a few spins to properly get into it. At first, I found it a little bit of a difficult listen. But after half a dozen spins or so, the penny dropped, and I got it. I understood it, and now I like it plenty. And certainly rewarded those first few tricky spins until I understood what it was all about. I would say it's deceptively complex musically. It mixes in plenty of hard, heavy, chunky, big riffs. And then there are some more relaxed, ambient, atmospheric, ethereal, keyboardy, piano-y type passages built in as well, around some starkness, sort of a bleak feel. But it works. It all works well. But overall, I'd say it's heavy-ish progressive metal overall. The first three cuts are very strong, heavy, atmospheric, bleak, stark, but that's what it's all about, and thoroughly enjoyable. The lyrics are interesting as well. Shall we say they're generally a commentary on some of the issues that we face in the world today, I think is the way to put it, without giving too much away. Example, Wires, there's no messing about on that one. Hard, short, to the point, economical, no mucking about. As is Chemtrails, no prizes for guessing what that one's about. Big thumping clip riff, thunderous drums and bass going on, growling, vocal, powerful stuff. That really got into my head after those first few listens to Chemtrails. I think it's a great song. The next few bring in more of that proggy, ambient, ethereal, piano, keyboardy type stuff, merging in with the heaviness. The heaviness doesn't go away. But those proggy ambient parts come in a little bit. But they say it adds to it rather than detracts. And perhaps the last two songs on the album are my favourite two. I mean, Humanity, hard and heavy, glorious full-on assault there. And The End of History closes it out in some style as well. I would say that Final Coil have got something a little bit different here with The World We Inherited. And something, whilst not an easy listen at first, I found does get you there after half a dozen spins or so. So stick with it, it'll reward you. And if you like your progressive metal with a bleak, stark edge to it, and that weaving in of the slightly ethereal, spooky-ish piano and other keys, then I think it'll be right up your street, as they say. Certainly right up mine now. And thanks to Phil Styles for getting in touch and pointing me towards it. I'm glad he did. If you think it's yours, your style of music, I will put a link to Final Coil's Bandcamp page in the description underneath this video, so you can go there and check out this album and their other stuff as well. As I said, there aren't many CDs. Was it 50 or 40? I think mine's number 39. Excuse me. So I say, do go and check them out and give them a listen. Something a bit different, but something enjoyable as well. So that's Final Coil and The World We Inherited. Please do subscribe to the channel before you go, because that would be marvellous. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.